Beautiful. What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, you know the name. Got a video for you. As you're entitled, Autopilot, Part 2. Here goes. So, I was enjoying this afternoon's nature walk, and I understand that daylight savings time is coming to an end. I believe it's next weekend. And I figured I'd just go ahead and get this video off my chest. So, you brothers who watched my first installment, you know how I said that this Mgtow philosophy and this lifestyle is on autopilot? Well, I meant that. And I would also like to add that this lifestyle is not just on autopilot. SYSBM is on autopilot. The Passport Bros is on autopilot. The Stingy Men's Association is on autopilot. And all of these other groups, they have no name, or men are just leaving. All of them on autopilot. They're on autopilot because of the casual misandry and the fact that enough men realize that they're getting a shitty deal. They're getting a shitty deal. Especially for brothers of my kindred. I mean, you know the game is over when brothers in high school are saying that they want to get passports and date outside the West because the hoochies and the trolls here in the West are garbage. The game's over. And that's exactly why I'm just going to say it like this. Even though a few brothers have lost their channels, even 67 being one of them, there's no stopping this philosophy. There's no stopping it. Because the heavy lifting and the hard work is behind us. You see, for every single one of these bad faith actors, one of these trolls who gets on line and flicks shit at men and boys, they're just doing our job for us. They're basically showing us and the rest of the world why men have walked away. Even these divorce cases and this destruction of marriage, destruction of families going on in the media. It just proves our point. It proves our point. We don't have to do any of the heavy lifting anymore. But what really proves our point that this philosophy is on autopilot are the lists that those trolls put out, where they are basically saying if any men are on this list, they shouldn't be dating, period. They put out two lists. The first list that came out, there was instant clapback. Dennis Sperling covered it. They put out a second list. And a day after that second list was posted, the men returned fire and put out a list of their own. And the list that you brothers see on my community tab, I didn't write that list. I did not write that list. That list belongs to someone else. So that means that there are young men out there who are sick of this misandry and are clapping back at it. And this is your proof. And I would also say it like this. You know how all these broke, impoverished single mothers, these obese tree stumps, and all these weather-beaten ditch pigs are mad that brothers are buying passports and going overseas? There have been other YouTubers that have been covering that the women with passports have tried to do what Passport Brothers have done, and they have face planted. They failed, and they're complaining about it. Chow Time covered it on his channel. See, this right here proves that our ground game is superior. It also proves that men are the prize. Not these trolls, not these bedroom femcells, and not these bad faith actors who have a problem with what we see and how we see it. But they're learning today. They're learning. This Mgtow philosophy, this lifestyle is going to be on autopilot. And it's going to stay on autopilot because, for one thing, the disrespect and the casual misandry has not dissipated, even though we're in the midst of two armed conflicts that are still running hot and getting worse. Some of them have decided to run away from feminism and run back to traditionalism because they don't want to be drafted. Others have decided to just shift gears and continue with the casual misandry, and it is backfiring in their face. You see, the number of men walking away is exploding, not really because of what's going on here on YouTube, but because there is a sector of TikTok. A sector of TikTok where all these impoverished, obese, bedroom femcels congregate, and they put out misandry 24/7, 7 days a week. They're carpet bombing men left, right, and center. And all the videos they put out are being cataloged and used against them. But because they're too proud and too stupid to shut up, people know what they are on. People know what they're on. And that's why men have walked away. You think it's alarming that 63% of men do not talk to or interact with women out in public anymore? It's going to jump to 80%. It's going to jump to 80%. And for you brothers out there who are waiting patiently for the 2030 consensus, well, I'm with you on that one. I'm waiting to see what it looked like. The track cooks are mad. These bedroom feminists are mad. And those are probably, see how we see it, they're mad and they're angry. They're upset that they have not been able to put a stop to this lifestyle, this philosophy. They can stay mad. They can stay mad. You see, all of their talking points, all of their stage theatrics, all their buzzword vomit, men have pretty much dissected all of it. It's all rooted in falsehood. It's fake, it's bullshit, it's projection. That's why they're failing. And that goes double for these hyenas and these bitch-made simps who are jumping online saying things like, hoes is winning, hoes is winning. I'm like, no, they're not. Because if they were winning, then 2/3 of them wouldn't be suing a student loan debt and credit card debt, and wouldn't be trying to lecture men on who they should date and who they should interact with. That's them admitting that they are broke and they need help. They're hurting. But for brothers with their soul, brothers with eyes, ears to hear, understand this. Face facts. His lifestyle, his philosophy is on autopilot. And nothing's going to stop it. The same for brothers who see themselves going on way, and the same for brothers who've left this matrix and are just curious and trying to find out if intimacy is still possible. I've already got confirmation that feminism is not as bad down south, down in Brazil. And I don't think it's as bad in other countries besides the West. But I'm going to continue to do my research and get some answers. You brothers out there, stay safe, stay vigilant during these perilous times. Keep your head on the swivel. And master your life game perfected. Because, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but winter is not coming. It's already here. I'm going to say it again. Winter is not coming. It's already here. The bodies have already frozen. And these tribes are going to get increasingly more desperate. It is what it is. They brought on themselves. But it's not what I think. How about you, brothers? What are your thoughts on the subject? I'd love to hear about it in the comment section. Hit me up. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like the badass share in the commentary. Feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. You find the Cash App, tip jar, on the upper right inside the screen. That's your G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know it's real. Your routine, go on way. Live your own way. SYSPM. As for these ditch pigs, these bedroom femcells, these bad faith actors, and these track hooks are probably say how we say it, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. More comes tight. See you soon.